morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning. We have our coffee. So today's video will be our story / engagement and wedding video. And I think that's it, right? That's all we said. Yeah. So pretty much how we met off of Twitter.
On Twitter.
Yes. He was following one of he had a mutual friend in common, and I found him off of her page, and I was like, ooh, he's cute, so I followed him, and then like a week or so later, I found him on Facebook and added him as a friend on Facebook.
Yeah, back then we were, I was playing phone tag with her.
He's lying.
She would,
he would ignore he would not.
I was screening.
He would not respond to my text messages, but he would tweet on Twitter. That used to bug my nerves.
But eventually,
like,
one night.
What was it? That was in like October, and then like months later, when I was on summer break from college. Like I had been home for like 2 weeks maybe, and I was supposed to meet up with my best friend at the time, my ex-best friend. We were supposed to, I think we were supposed to go like to the hookah bar or something. We had planned to do something, but then he bailed on me at the last minute. So I was like, well, I didn't get all cute and get dressed up to go nowhere. So I was like, I know he lives close to me, so I sent him a text message, and I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, I'm at Walmart. I was like, okay, well, I'll be over there. I can meet you there. Just, I was like 5 minutes away. I was like, I can meet you there. And we met for the first time in a Walmart parking lot.
Yes, it was on a Sunday night. I remember it was on a Sunday night.
It was the day before you went to go pick up Brian.
Yeah,
Judy.
My little brother was getting out of a little jail and whatnot, but I was bored. I was dropping off some Redbox movies, and I got a text, and I was like, oh, okay. So we met up, but then it was like a couple days after that, like 2-3 days after that, we hung out, and then.
Well, then it would have been one day, because if we met on if we were spent with each other on a Tuesday, it would have been the day after that. Your brother came home.
Yeah, but we something like that. Yeah. But basically after we met up, we hung out again, and then after that we
never stopped hanging out.
Yeah, we never stopped hanging out. We was always going places.
We did Chipotle. That was our place. I think we went to Chipotle almost every Friday. Or every other day, something like that. We went to Chipotle all the time.
I bought her like Victoria's Secrets like once a month. Like I was
trying. He's a liar. No,
okay,
I bought her Victoria's Secrets. Not until after we were dating.
Twice.
Like officially dating.
Twice. One before we were officially dating, and then there was another time. I think when she was about to go off to college. I'm not sure.
Are you sure? I don't recall that.
But I was trying to be nice and sweet and whatnot. But yeah. But since then,
we've been stuck like glue.
Yep. And then we found out in September of 2012. She had a mini me in the oven. Noah.
A couple months after we met. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our relationship moved pretty fast at that point. Pretty much from the day we met until I got pregnant, we moved extremely fast. We were both in a relationship at the time. We don't condone this, but we both had our own significant others, and I wasn't happy in my relationship. He wasn't happy in his. I had lots of other things going on at that time too, just family issues, and I think that situation, along with just me being unhappy, kind of pushed me to want to be with somebody who actually made me happy. And granted, he was my bad boy at the time.
At that time, I was a bad boy. I was.
Yeah.
Anybody who knows me knows
the Aaron Chronicles.
Yeah, the Aaron Escobar Chronicles. That guy, Aaron Escobar. But now it's Aaron Morris. It's gonna be Aaron Morris for life now. No more Aaron Escobar. That was that's in the past.
Well, so then with that, oh, here comes one mini me. The second mini me. Good morning, princess. Hi.
Hi, Moana. Come on, babies. Oh.
Okay, well, looks like Aubrey's going to join the video. But okay, so after
she just woke up like this. Flawless. Look at this.
Mean mug.
Mean mug.
Okay, but anyway, so moving on. So after all of that, like 2 years later, February 14th, Valentine's Day. It was supposed to be a good engagement day, but I kind of messed it up. But it was his fault.
I know the whole, getting engaged on Valentine's Day thing, and because Valentine's Day and all that.
We had already talked about getting married. We had told my mom that we were going to get married, and we had told his mom that we were going to get married. But like, I had already had the ring picked out. We were going to order it online and all that stuff. But he wanted to do it his way, so he chose what it was like. I think we told my mom like maybe a couple days before he decided to propose. So that night we had gone out. We got enough work. We had gone out to dinner with our friends. We did.
Shout out to Andrew and Nikki.
Yes,
Andrew we miss y'all.
We went to Carrabba's for dinner. We exchanged gifts at dinner, and we decided to go to the mall. So we went to the mall, and there was this little watch. The little kiosk is in the mall. There was a watch kiosk in the mall. I had bought him a watch for Valentine's Day because he had been saying he wanted a black watch.
So, it was an Invicta watch. I really wanted
an Invicta watch. Anyway, so I bought him a black Invicta watch, and I thought he was good with it. So we get in the mall, and he's at the watch kiosk, and he's like, he wants to exchange the watch for a gold Invicta watch. And in my mind, the little demons in the back of my head was saying, F you, you wanted to return the gift that I just bought you for Valentine's Day for something else. So me being my angry self, I was like, I'm going. So I walked off. He had pissed. I was mad. So I walked off. I was somewhere in the mall. Like, I was walking around all the stores. I was trying to blow off steam, and he kept calling and he kept texting, and that kind of made it worse. And I was like, I'm done. So I went to the car, and I was about to leave.
Now, when she, got mad and stormed off, I was like, this is my perfect chance. I'm going to run the Zales. I'm going to grab the ring. I'm going to find her, find my friend, find my friends that we were there with. They already knew about it, and I was going to have them kind of record it, and we were going to do it behind the mall, right beside a fountain. It was at night. It wasn't too cold neither. It was a great plan, but she was already mad because once I found her out in the parking lot, we kind of got in a little argument, and then I pulled out the ring and I threw it on the dashboard, and I was a little upset, but
I was upset. I was like, when I saw,
I was like, look. I just threw it on the dashboard, you know what? I was ready to just walk home from that point.
When I saw the ring, I was like, ooh, maybe I kind of messed this up for myself. But the other me was like, I don't care. I'm still mad at you because you was trying to get back my gift that I got you for Valentine's Day. So needless to say, there was no engagement at that point. So we drove home. His mom was watching our son. And so we got there, and I was just like, okay, I guess this is the end of the night because it did not go as planned. Valentine's Day was ruined at that point. By my standards, it was ruined. And then so I was in the room with Noah, and I guess he was talking to his mom about what happened. He was showing her the ring, blah blah blah, and I guess what did your mom tell you to still do it or something like that?
Yeah, I think my mom was like, you know, propose, go ahead and still do it, and actually, I feel like it kind of worked out because when we were at home with Noah right there, my mom took a picture, and Noah was like right in between us, looking at
Brian
us.
took the picture.
It might have been my little brother that took the picture, but yeah, he was right. Noah was right there, looking at us.
Oh,
We'll
rude.
post the picture, but I feel like after that it worked out. So
Yeah, it was good. It definitely didn't go as planned, but I feel like pretty much none of our things seemed to go as planned. So that was that was okay. Are you saying hi?
are you saying hi?
No.
He's-
So yeah. So then, what was it? Maybe like 3 months later. 3 months later, we got married. We got married at a little bed and breakfast. We paid like $50 max.
we had like 8 people there.
It was 12. We had so it was my mom, my stepdad, my 2 sisters, and my niece.
Go ahead.
And then obviously Noah. Noah was the best man.
Go wake up Noah.
And then it was his mom, um, Mark, Brian, well, his little brother, his little sister, and I think, was that it?
Yep.
Yeah, and that was it. And then, so I mean, it was really nice. It was really small. It's not what I wanted, but it's all we could afford at the time. So I mean, it was really nice. We went out to dinner afterwards.
Went to Carrabba's.
At our favorite place, Carrabba's. And that was pretty much it. It wasn't anything huge. Um,
But I would like to say, the night before
he
my
got super
little
wasted.
bachelor party, shout out to Renee and Alana. I went to Waldorf, Maryland, and they got your boy lit.
He was
I was in an Irish pub just taking shots of whatever. I was super drunk. Super duper drunk. By the end of the night,
he was still drunk the day we got married, because when we went to dinner, he went and threw up before we ate our food.
Hey, I just couldn't hold nothing down. I threw up on the way home. I threw up all night. It was just.
Didn't
it
you
was
throw
great.
up at the bank? The bank or something?
Yeah, I was actually on my way home, driving from Waldorf. I pulled over at a bank, a PNC bank, and I pulled through the little drive-through part, and I got out the truck, and I threw up. And the lady from the bank came out. I was already in my what is that thing?
You were in your tux.
I was in my tux. There you go. I was about to say suit. I was in my tux, whatnot. I was ready to. I was all ready and whatnot. And when the lady saw me, she came out with a cup of water and whatnot. Was saying, "Are you okay? You need this?" And she was like, "Is today your special day?" I was like, "Oh man!" I was like, the tux gave it away. I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Last night was my bachelor party. I got a little drunk and I'm trying to recover." And I was like, I'm getting married in about an hour, so I'm trying to recover. And I flew over to Virginia, and I was still a little drunk. I could tell I was still a little drunk based off the pictures that we took at the wedding. I was like, oh man.
I mean, the pictures that we took at the wedding, he didn't look drunk, but after the fact, I mean, I knew after he told me, I knew he was drunk. Because he gets extra emotional when he's drunk. You do.
Don't tell him. No, I do get emotional. I'm not gonna lie. I do get a little emotional. Not extra.
Yes, you do.
But I do get emotional. I just think about, what I'm saying, about stuff, and it's the alcohol anyways. So
yeah, so Yeah, I mean, so we talked about maybe for our 5-year wedding anniversary, which is in like 2 years, that we're gonna renew our wedding vows. We'll see on that one. I would like to because I wanted to have a big wedding the first time, and think obviously things didn't work out that way, but we'll see. If even if it's the 5-year or the 10-year wedding anniversary, we still would like to go all out and do it the right way.
Yeah, we were thinking about doing it on the beach and then doing it on a cruise, and we had all these other other
Lots of
ideas, but
ideas. Yeah.
I think we're gonna come up with something special in our five-year anniversary. So
Maybe redo the proposal.
yeah, maybe baby number 3 will be on the way in a couple years.
We have discussed another baby.
Her mama wants another baby so bad, but I mean,
My mother has been pushing for a baby since we had my daughter. I was like, can we finish with this one first before we decide to have another one?
Noah already said that
he wants a baby.
He
brother.
wants a baby brother. He wants to be a big brother. He is a big brother.
He wants a baby
But
brother.
he wants to be a baby brother.
Hi, princess. Yeah. So
Aubrey, go wake up.
So
Noah.
maybe like when she's 3, we decided we might have another one, depending on how other situations work out. That's pretty much it. That's how we met. That was the engagement and the wedding story. If you have any more questions, obviously feel free to ask. We'll probably go more in depth with our story some other time because it's been a long, challenging 5 years.
Yeah. Can you say bye?
Say bye.
Bye. No.
So we'll catch you guys
You
in the next video. So like, subscribe, and comment. Give us feedback. Show us love.
And if y'all want us to do any challenges,
we already have a challenge.
We already have a challenge in mind, and we're gonna do that this weekend, and maybe post it next week. Try to upload it, and yeah. So be on the lookout for that.